doesn't look right. But it's gotta be the place. The Grand Gate to Sixtopia. Huh? What? What happened here? I don't understand. Is this really it? Maybe this is like a fake Sixtopia, meant to confuse invaders or something? I don't believe this! Sixtopia is supposed to be this whole wondrous place that grown-ups have been telling us about since the day we were born! And it's fake? It's all a lie? What is going on? None of this makes sense.
Oh, Stu! What mischief have you gotten yourself into this time? It's classic Stu. Now, Annabelle, we use our polite word. Good morning, lovelies! Good morning, Charles. Why, don't you look handsome today? Oh, heck, I'm just the same old man I always was, but bless your heart for lying, lovelies. Oh, you're here too, Albert.
Hey, ugly. I'm a big, stupid cardboard person, and I'm Charles's least favorite because I'm a mean, stupid idiot who falls apart all the time.
Yes, Albert. We're all familiar with your whole deal.
Excuse me, Charles?
We've been here for 60 years. You ought to know what's going on by now. Yeah, what gives? Though, of course, not much actually does go on here. You stand around and I fix you when you fall apart. Easy. Easy peasy. Cutouts? Why, that's a fine way to refer to yourself. Don't be rude. Besides, would a cardboard cutout start talking to me 5 years into my job here? It would not. And since you lovelies have been talking to me every day since, let's just say I know you're all more than what you seem. Even if Albert here keeps losing his head over this.
Huh, you love it.
Of course you are, obviously. You're all real here. Oh, what do you mean I'm not real? Oh, now look what you've done. You've hurt Bedelia's feelings. There, Bedelia. Oh, she says mean things. I know. I'm gonna talk to her about it, okay? But you're real. We're all real here.
No, we're real. If we were fake, could my head fall off all the time?
Oh, no, don't you dare, Albert. I've had enough of that for today by far. Alone? Ha! I'm surrounded by friends here. There's Bedelia, Claude 2, Snugglebuns, 8-Ball, Big Tony, Little Tony, Average Tony, the hated Albert. Boingy Woingy, Peanut Butter and Jam, they're twins. Don, Donner, Donist, Don Ultimate, Don Penultimate, Don Ultra Penult, Well, I don't need to tell you their names. We've all been here forever. You don't talk like the others, do you?
She sure doesn't.
Should we be suspicious, Charles? I'm very suspicious.
No, it's okay. It's fine to be curious, lovelies. My earliest memory.
It's when my head first fell off 40 years ago.
No, it's when me and Patty Cakes got married 50 years ago.
No. It was when I was young. Just a child, really. The nanny came for me in that chariot that walked like a spider. She dropped me here, told me my only task in life was to take care of these props. She said my fate was never to be anything more than a forgotten janitor. And then she disappeared, and she never came back. And all I've done for every day of my life since then was live here alone, so profoundly alone, surrounded only by these parodies of life, mocking me every hour of every day with their ageless faces and painted on smiles, and I... Or so I thought. But then 5 years into it, y'all started talking to me, and you've never stopped since.
And now you're an old man surrounded by friends who'll never die.
I sure am, lovelies. Ain't that a blessing? Why, I must be the luckiest guy in the whole world. Woohoo! Not ever.
They pass through sometimes.
That hardly counts.
They go to the tower.
Look, I don't want to talk about it.
Nanny's chariot passes through on its way to the tower. The children get quieter and quieter as the chariot moves away.
Then we never hear them again. Oh, how I could visit them in the tower. What quiet fun they must be having. Then she's playing up in the tower all day long. How lucky.
Wait. Why would the Queen want the nanny to take one of us cardboard cutouts?
It's never happened before. Maybe she isn't really a cardboard cutout like us.
No, she is. She's just lost her mind, that's all. I'm humoring her, see? Tell me about your sister, lovely. Now, lovely, I learned long ago it's best not to make promises to yourself you can't keep. Now, where have I heard that name before? Oh, yes! Odd! The Queen graced us with her presence not too long past, and she had a girl with her. Odd, she called her. She wore a white mask, I remember.
She looked strange.
Strangely happy, yes, as are we all. They didn't have time to acknowledge any of us, of course. She's very busy, but they went out that way, right through there. Well, I won't stop you, cardboard lady. And hey, say hi to the Queen for me. Remind her I'm here. I'm still here.
It's horrible. Like glassy is made out of, I don't know, despair. Don't get it on you, buddy. This must be it. The tower. What's inside there, Dicey? I can just feel it. She has to be. We've come so far, haven't we? But I still don't know for sure what you want me to do.
I've got cards to trade. Don't you want to follow suit? Cards on the table. This is a bit outside my normal rounds, and not at all what I was expecting. But now you're here, and Manidex is playing a sympathy card. You've got to buy something, mate. Please? Oh, Manny doesn't try to understand the world. All I understand is cards. And I understand now that perhaps you're looking to trade. You never know who's listening, mate. Now, let's trade and forget all about any treasonous thoughts, eh?
The Queen proved an effective general, and the war soon turned in her favor. Any remaining dice wielders who would not give up their companions were forced into exile, or worse. The Valley of the Dice hid itself from the Queen in fog, with its inhabitants and their power all but forgotten. Only the Queen's dark dice remained, all alone and all powerful.
Don't fall, don't fall, don't fall. It's the sudden stop at the end that I'm worried about, Dicey. I feel it too, Dicey. You get close to it and it's like every bone in your body is warning you to keep away. The goo almost looks like it's living, or used to be alive.
I've got cars to trade. Don't you want to... I know you do.
In her victory, the Queen fractured the world into 6 isolated fragments, one for each side of her one true dice. And there was a new rule imposed. Every child, upon reaching the age of 12, would roll her dice to see which district they'd move to. It was fair and just, the law of one dice instead of the chaos of many. But there was more to the story, a secret known only to a few.
Seymour, is that you? Seymour? Seymour! Is he... You're alive!
Oh, is that you even? I was just resting my eyes.
Seymour, your eyes.
They didn't even make it about a number. They just took all 3.
I'm gonna get you out of here.
No, even you can't. There's too many. You'll never be able to. What are you doing? Run! Careful, even. even tougher than I knew, even. Nanny Fortuna happened to me, I'm afraid. She caught me in Forberg, captured me, tried to get me to talk about you, but I didn't tell them anything even. Told them my name was Seymour, not Talkmore. That's when she started taking my eyes. But what about you, even? I thought you were going home. What made you change your mind? Realized what? And I think you're big enough to meet it, even. The Queen, she's more powerful than you think. And from what I've overheard, your sister has changed. She won't be what you expect. Oh, I'm sorry, even. About all of this. We adults messed up the world, and somehow it's been left to you to fix. A child sent to face off against the most twisted and dangerous being and random, and it's not right. I'm sorry I can't stop you, even. And I'm sorry I can't help. There is. Whatever's happened to your sister, I don't think it's gone all the way yet. Just be careful. There's nothing I can do to help you now, especially given my current condition. Oh, thank you. Now, all we have to do is survive Nanny and the Queen and her minions, and we'll fix everything. Let's go. Hey, whoa.
Seymour, you're in no condition to fight. You need to rest.
I can't let you do it alone.
I'm not alone. Seymour, when this is all over, there will always be a place for you in one town.
I'd like that, even.
And the children who rolled up, the headmaster showed no mercy, and the black dice hung, pushed into endless slump. Cries echoed through rap, their very dreams were stolen. No hope was found.
I'm supposed to find someone here. I don't know, Dicey. But I know they're here somewhere.
She was almost there. Almost there.
Freedom rules. I did what I did for the rebellion. I regret none of it. The glorious rebellion of Town against the Queen in the No Dice War, of course. True, I was captured, but you cannot kill an idea. Forberg will be victorious. Villainy can never triumph. My beloved motherland, tell me, how fares Fortown? Do the valiant and true still call it home? Do the birds sing songs of its glory? What news have you? Tell me, what became of Fortown? No, it's not possible. I can't. Forberg? And what of her people? Ah, you see, the city may be gone, but the spirit is thriving, just as I may be rotting here in jail, but the rebellion lives on. Even though my city may no longer stand, its ideals always will. Huzzah! Huzzah, I say! Freedom rules.
One thing was certain. This isn't what happens next, you know.
Break the spirit of the rebellion. Never.
You are in the presence of the narrator of the Queen herself. Show some respect, child.
You can imprison my body, but not my...
The Queen desires control. More than that, she desires not to be controlled. She reached a point where she thought I was controlling her. It would seem you're even more foolish than you look. We're narrators, child, not dictators. Ours is only to describe what happens. Stories take us places. All of us. Even narrators. And my place, it would seem, is in prison, where I can narrate only myself. I could narrate volumes to you, child. But, like I said, that is not what happens next. Suffice it to say that when she was younger, the Queen, then just a princess, she was happy. We were happy. There was such promise in her, a spark ineffable. Tragedy. Something unexpected. She tried to stop it, but it is a tale long forgotten, and best left that way. Oh, I haven't helped you at all, child. One thing was certain. Her story had taken a very dark turn.
Evan's narrator was so close, she just had to keep looking.
This was not what
Some
was
part of
supposed to
Evan
happen.
knew her narrator was close. It was a feeling that went beyond words.
As days bled into months, and then into years, no one could say what would happen now, least of all me.
Evan and her narrator were almost reunited. She was... Ah, there you are, my friend. Thank you for the rescue. Now, I can get back to my job of narrating. The narrator said, narratively.
Weird. Yeah, it's, you. There you are.
Whoa, wait. You can hear me? This is unprecedented. Oh, but that doesn't mean it's bad. Took the words right out of my mouth, little one. It was hard being alone. I felt like half a person, if that makes sense. Well, it would be strange if you didn't. I am your narrator, after all. Oh, but it is nice to know when one's work is appreciated. But you can hear me now, and we should make the most of that while we can. One never knows how long it will be until the old authorities reassert themselves. We've got a quest to finish, my friend, and I stand ready to describe it if you stand ready to live it. Let's. Now then, where were we? Ah, yes. A girl, her dice, and her narrator were reunited at last. Behind them, the wreckage of all that had stood in their way. Ahead of them, the queen and her minions. Even squared her shoulders and strode forward toward her destiny. Oh, why, thank you.